What is Hollywood accounting and how does it decode budgets? Imagine watching a blockbuster film that makes hundreds of millions of dollars at the box office, yet the studio reports it as a loss. Sounds strange, right? Hollywood accounting is the secret behind this kind of financial magic. It is a way studios keep their profits hidden by manipulating how they record costs and revenues. This method is used in movies, TV shows, and other entertainment projects to make them look less profitable than they really are. The main goal is to pay less in taxes, royalties, and profit shares to actors, producers, and other people involved. At the heart of Hollywood accounting is inflating or creatively assigning costs. Studios might charge high fees for distributing the film, often through their own subsidiaries. They also add extra expenses like high-interest charges or inflated marketing costs. These tactics make the reported expenses look much higher than they actually are. So even if a film earns hundreds of millions of dollars, the reported profit can be tiny or even show a loss. This tricks the system into paying less in taxes and profit sharing. A key part of understanding Hollywood accounting is knowing the difference between net profit and gross profit. Net profit is what remains after all expenses are deducted from revenue. Gross profit is the total revenue before subtracting costs. Studios often report profits based on net profit, which can be very small or zero because of inflated expenses. This means that talent who are promised a percentage of net profits often see little or no money. On the other hand, gross profit shares are more valuable but are usually reserved for top stars or producers with strong negotiating power. Even big movies with huge box office earnings can be shown as losing money. For example, a film that costs $32 million to make and earns over $500 million might still be reported as unprofitable. This is because of inflated costs and creative accounting. Studios use these tricks to keep more money in-house and limit payouts to those who should profit from the success. When it comes to reality TV, the same principles apply, but in a different way. Reality shows also have complex costs like paying talent, crew, and production expenses. Sometimes, costs are carefully allocated or inflated to make the show look less profitable. Revenue sources can be tricky too, especially with streaming services where income isn't directly tied to individual shows. In the end, Hollywood accounting is a strategy that hides true profits by adjusting how budgets and revenues are recorded. It breaks down costs into categories that can be inflated or manipulated, which affects how much money is reported as profit. This system influences contract negotiations, profit sharing, and how studios manage their finances. So next time you hear about a blockbuster or hit reality show, remember that behind the scenes, the numbers might not tell the whole story.